Oh, hello guys, my name is Jack, and today I'll be doing the major pick'ems for the Legend stage. Now without further ado, let's get straight away and select our 7 teams that I think will advance, and then we'll leave the other 2 for last, eh? Now first off, I believe I am gonna put Navi in here. I should probably be putting them in 3-0, but I kinda want the more guaranteed points this way, eh? And so I'll be doing them in order of who I believe are most likely to get in, eh? So yeah, Navi are the best team in the world right now, and I think they'll kick some major ass, eh? They'll probably go 3-0, but I kinda don't wanna risk it, eh? So there you have it, Navi's for my first choice, and then next, I guess I'm gonna pick the Ninjas, eh? They've been doing pretty well in the tournaments lately, and they even won one recently. And I think their form has been looking good, and that device guy, that Tom Cruise looking ass is pretty working out, eh? So I really like him, and I think he's gonna carry him pretty far, eh? Alright, next up, I'm gonna pick Vitality. Since I'm a big French fanboy, I really like my French teams, eh? And they're just so cool, and that Apex guy, he's like the king of memes, eh? And all those weird faces. He looks kinda weird just like my brother Philip, but he's less of a dickhead, eh? Alright, so there you have it. Vitality is in there as well. I think they got a pretty good shot. Their form has been okay recently. Probably not as good as Navi's, but I think they're probably like the 2nd or 3rd favorites to get this major, eh? Okay, next up we'll have Gambit. I think they've just been a pretty solid team this whole time. Or this past year or so, they've been doing pretty solid stuff recently. They've dropped off a little bit since a few months back, but overall, still pretty good, eh? I don't know much about their players though. I know that Shiro guys are pretty sexy dude, eh? In terms of fragging at least. And probably sexy IRL. I just think everyone's sexy, eh? Except for Philip, eh? That dickhead! Right, next up. I was probably gonna pick Liquid as a dark horse since they're a horse, but I'll probably put them here since I feel like they're gonna do some damage, eh? I never follow the North American scene very much, but I do like the way they've been doing things, and I think they can definitely have a good chance to move on. And then next up I was considering either Heroic or Astralis, eh? But seeing as how both of them kinda shat the bed during the challenges stage, I don't really have the entire vote of confidence for either of them, eh? But because it'd be kinda stupid if I didn't put either of them in, I'm probably gonna go with Heroic, eh? They're definitely gonna show up harder, and they've proven themselves a bit more than Astralis. Even though Astralis is a top contender for all majors, their form has just been kinda shit lately, eh? Shit like my brother Philip, that dickhead! Alright, now for my last pick, I was gonna go with either Astralis, FaZe, or Virtus Pro, eh? But then again, I thought to myself, why don't I treat myself a little bit and just pick the team I really want to get in, eh? And that's gonna be G2A. Cause you know how I said I was a sucker for those French teams? Well, they got 2 Frenchmen in here, and I really like the French people, eh? I just really like the way they do the kissing, and I kinda wanna kiss a French person myself, eh? Shit, I could have put Fury in there as well. That's true, they are also very good, and they'll probably make it to playoffs too. But I just want to put my personal favorite in here, even though that just one is kind of a hopeful choice, eh? Alright, now let's go pick the 3-0 choice, and it can probably be kind of a risk, eh? Since we just want to bet them on having a lucky run, and it may or may not work out. But at least I'll have the guaranteed ones here, eh? So I'll get the points regardless, as long as they don't shit the bed, that is. Like my brother Philip, the dickhead! Alright, so anyway, let's go ahead and put FaZe in here, because I think they can really do some damage if they're on point, or if not, they'll probably just as easily go down to 0-3, but we won't talk about that, eh? Alright, and for my 0-3 pick, I guess it's kinda obvious, eh? Everyone's really thinking about it, and I'm thinking it too. EG really just don't stand a chance, eh? So it's a pretty simple choice. Look at that! The update picks thing got grayed out, which means I made the same exact picks as I did before when I was planning this video. What a coincidence, eh? Well, anyway, have a good day, and I will see you in the next one, eh? Oh, just kidding.